Loop in English means a circle. For example, I walk a loop around the house. Okay? So I make a circle. If you take it as a verb, to loop means to repeat. For example, this song keeps looping in my head. This definition helps a lot to understand the concept in JavaScript. So, when we are talking about looping in JavaScript, we are talking about repeating actions, repeating codes, repeating block of codes. So we are talking about functions that we want to repeat, but in a way that looks like a circle. Okay? So, to repeat or to loop in JavaScript, there are four ways. There are for in, there are for of, there are for, there are while. Okay? So today I'll talk about for and I'll talk about while because they are similar. I can say that for is a short cut of while. So let's talk about the syntax. Okay, talking about syntax, you will see it in the example, but I want to mention that it's so important to have three elements when you want to do the while or for loop. You should have the condition, you should have the start point, and you should have the iteration. Okay, so let's see the example and I'll explain the three elements that I said. First of all, let's create a P, okay, an empty P with an ID, and let's name it result, okay? All right. Now, the second step is to create the tag script, okay, in order to write this this code. Now, let's create a variable, okay, and let's call it, for example, text, and without any content, okay, in order that we will use it after, okay, at the end. Now the second variable, I name it and because it's the end of the loop, okay, and I give it the value 10. Now the syntax of for is to write for, open parenthesis, and create a variable. Let's create let start and assign the value 0. The condition here is, and it's so important to put semicolon because it's the end of the statement, the first statement. The second statement is the start is less than the end, which is 0 less than the 10. Where whenever the condition is met, you should do this. And the last or the third condition, the third element is the third statement, sorry, is the step, to step or forward or to step back. In this case, we step forward, okay? Do you remember the example of the house? Make a loop around the house. So this is exactly what we are doing. We start from 0, which is the door of the house, and we step forward. Whenever the condition that the start is less than end, whenever the 0 is less than end, we should step one step. Okay, so here I write what I want to do is the text that I want to assign it the value of start. We close, we close the for, okay, and we write document.get element by id and the id of the p dot inner html in order to see the result in this html element, okay. and we close the script. Okay, good. So now let's go and see if it works or not. No, it doesn't work. Amazing. Something is missing. So, okay, yeah, we need to put a code because we put code in the first but not in the last. Okay, now here it is. So we see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the condition is that the start less than the end. When the start is equal to end, it stops looping. Okay, this is the for loop. So let's do the same but using while. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to create here the start. Okay, let's put, for example, 0, the same value. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, just to refresh the page. Now, while we write while, okay, with I, and open the parenthesis, and here we should put the condition. So, before writing while, we have the start point. Do you see? I have the variable start that has the value 0. Now I have the condition in the while. So while parenthesis start less than the end. So 0 less than the 10. Now I want to do the same text and assign it the BR, so in order that to write the result of the numbers, each one in one line, in each line. Okay, so and here I want the step forward. I write start plus plus, which is +1. It means +1. Okay, start plus plus, and that's it. They are exactly the same. Maybe the difference here is just the syntax. Finished. Let's go and see if it works or not. Okay. Oh yeah, we should write start, not start. Okay. Go. Okay. Ahora. Good. Good job. So this is the end of this tutorial. I hope to see you again. Stop watching and start coding.